After all, there ain't no flash in the pan. I'm the man. Around the way, making hay while the sun don't shine, and make a dime by the way. It ain't no crime. What can I say? I'm the man with the master plan. I make it look easy, it comes naturally. Another ticket to ride. I take it in stride. I'm a four-leaf clover, not a thorn in the side. I'm born to be alive. 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 Can't you see I wanna be a lover? You can trust a man like me with your heart. After all, I ain't that bad of a guy. Come and fight. Forget the past, make it last. Wanna go and it's good. Good things are coming by the way, like I knew they would. What can I say? I'm the man with the master plan. I make it look easy, it comes naturally. Another ticket to ride. Won't kick it aside. I'll take your sock options and make them triple in size. I'm born to be alive. 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 Doom-ba-doom, 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 doom-ba-doom. I'll make you blush and swoon as I laugh so moon for you. A sultry summer's night, dinner by candlelight or two. The sun will slowly set beside the seaside. Take a look at the last moments of light, making love with the stars staring down from the sky. I can't help from singing high. Be alive.
Terence, sing. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Simone. Happy birthday to you.
Hip hip! Hooray!
Hooray!
Hip hip!
Hooray! Can you
Living in a guest house room is hot as hell. There's a knockabout bed where never do we dwell. Though by the way the balcony sways, me and my baby like to live that way. Living in a guest house room is hot as hell. Breakfast, brunching, we don't ever get hungry. We both got lunch, don't eat food at our party. Dinner, supper, what do they mean? By the middle of the morning we're dripping with the sweat. All the lovers who don't got nothing and no regrets. Middle of the afternoon in the shower, red hot water running with a keen desire. Middle of the morning we're dripping with the sweat. Breakfast, brunching, we don't ever get hungry. We both got lunch, don't need food at our party. Dinner, supper, what does it mean? Back in our room, just sit here sipping cider. He said, don't you look pretty sitting in no attire? But ain't that the way it's supposed to be? If we were down in the jungle, what was strange to see? Back in our room, still sit here sipping cider. Breakfast, brunching, we don't ever get home.
This is Nick from World News, reporting from correspondents in Africa about to enter the house of Mzungu volunteers to see their place of residence. Let's go.
Welcome! Our house in the middle of the street. Our house
Now,
in the middle of the street.
this is the
Our
kitchen.
house
This is where I like to spend most of my time.
Our house in the middle.
Here we have the pantry.
Kenya,
These are cookies.
in the middle of the street. In the middle of the street, our house.
And there's a bedroom down there, but unimportant people sleep
Our
there.
house. In the middle of the Kenya. Our house.
This is my
In
room.
the middle of the
This is my bed where I dream of Maurice.
In the middle of the
This is our pet.
our house.
We have Mousifer, Rat-a-tat, and another one called Nick.
Our house. Our
Here we have the contemplation station. Apparently Shiny's in it because she's eaten all of the marshmallows. Over here we have the fetus couch. This is Kelly. She rarely leaves the fetus couch. Moving on.
Our house. Let's go to the backyard right now.
This is the back. This is the back garden. That's Gobby. One day I'm going to eat Gobby. Here we have
In
the
the
toilet.
middle of the nightmare.
This is the toilet. If you look closely, you can see the maggots. 60% of our conversations revolve around the toilets. Follow me here. This is the showers. I will do a quick demonstration of how you shower. Bucket and this, and then we get naked. Okay, moving on.
Our house. In the middle of the.
Hey, they're gone. That's the rubbish. This is the clothesline. This is me. That's the view of Lake Victoria. This is Bobby. Hey! Say hello. Say hello.
Our house. In the middle of the our house. In the middle of the Kenya, our house.
In the middle of the
Africa, our house.
And there you have it.
Okay, Simone, firstly, she's a wonderful leader. I think that this trip has been such a success and an enjoyable time, greatly due to her leadership, so I wanted to thank her for that. The other thing I love about Simone is her infectious laugh. She's such a positive person, and when she laughs, it honestly does lift the mood of the group. Stop it.
And finally, I admire Simone's compassion for the people around her and, more importantly, for strangers. Why are you laughing?
One thing this trip has definitely taught me is just about awareness and being mindful, and I guess just respecting other people as equals. I think the work that we're doing here has really taught me not to look down on people, but to see people for face value, who they are, and all the things that people can do as individuals, and especially with a group like this. Everyone's so different, but it's amazing how well everyone can get along and find connections and all this different common ground. And I think that's a really important and special thing to take not only back home, but for me to take home and into my future career and things like that, because I want to keep working in development. I think it's a really important lesson that I've just learnt about people. So we're really lucky.
It's good.
I think the thing I will not forget about this trip is just sitting in that house in the sweltering heat, 13 bodies, just playing Mafia or talking about sex and food. I don't think it gets much better than that, and I won't forget any of those conversations too. I think I might be scarred from some of them too, but I'll never forget that. If I could go back in time, I would tell myself to put more sunscreen on my nose. Because it doesn't stop feeling.
Yeah, that's a fair call.
Yeah.
I'd probably do the same.
Yeah. Shani, I have you for this little affirmation, and I just want to first of all say I think it's amazing that I don't think I've ever heard you once complain about the work that we've been doing here. You're always on the work site, ready to go, making things really fun, and I think you bring such a good and positive energy to that, and it's so great to have you on this program. You're also a sweetheart. I know you don't like to share a lot of your feelings, but I think you unconsciously do, and everyone responds to you so much, and you've also shared so much about yourself with everyone here on this program, and I feel like I really got to know you, and you're such a good friend, and I'm really glad to have met you through this, and I hope that we'll still be friends when we get back home.
There's too many. One thing I'll never forget about this trip is probably just, like, it's gonna come off really corny, but just believe in yourself. I hate bugs, drop pit toilets, I pretty much hate anything outdoorsy and dirty, and I'm in Kenya, in a village, shitting in a drop pit. So yeah, just believe in yourself, and something that sticks with me would definitely be visiting the juvenile centre. Definitely know what I want to do when I get back home. Hi Leashy babe. Few words to describe Leash would be very intuitive. She can pick up straight away when anyone's down. Exceedingly intelligent. Sometimes too intelligent in a good way. And she's such a beautiful girl on the inside and the outside, and I don't think she knows how beautiful she really is. Love you, Leashy babe.
What have I gained from this trip? Weight. Rice is really heavy, accompanied by 4 different assortments of beans is really heavy. And then the reverse of what you expect. You pack a lot of gastro stop, but sometimes it just clogs up. And so I now feel like a barrel of brown rice. I shouldn't have used the word brown. One thing that I won't forget was getting caught in a torrential rainstorm, and then having to catch a matatu back to the village. There was like large African women in the back dancing and like laughing at my white self being drenched and completely covered in mud. And then some advice I'd give to myself before I came and what I would do differently. I would probably get breast implants. I found that the girls on the trip with larger breasts and also shapely booties have really got some results with the African men, and I'm feeling pretty unlucky and lonely, so I would have at least got breast implants. Okay, I have my piece of paper. 3 things about Nicholas. He is probably the slimmest obese man I've ever met in my whole entire life. Like somewhere inside his low body mass index is like an absolute fat man. I've never met anyone who can eat so much in my life. This afternoon he had 4 bowls of Cocoa Pops and then fantasized about a Kit Kat, and he's still got dinner and dessert to go, and he will have a large serve. What else about Nick? I think that a really good quality about Nick is that he is a real people person. He's very good at being able to talk to people in a really genuine way and a personable way that suits kind of each person's way of interacting. And thirdly, as a result of that, I think, and I don't know if Nick realises this, but I can't really think of anyone that wouldn't want to be Nick's friend. He is kind of someone that everyone could get along with, and I think that's a really good quality.